Hi guys, welcome back to Finpact. Today I'm going to be bringing you guys another Ethereum Classic video. A lot has happened with the price. We saw it tank, and I think this was largely due to Elon Musk's tweet regarding Bitcoin, and it kind of caused an overall market crash to pretty much all the alts except Cardano, which was basically popping. But Ethereum Classic did show a huge crash. So when the price for Ethereum Classic crashed, many people are seeing this as an opportunity to buy the dip. So Elon Musk's tweet on Tesla and Bitcoin took place on May 12th. However, the crash we saw for Ethereum Classic happened a lot earlier than that. It happened on May 6th, but it did reach a huge all-time high. So such a correction was quite expected and also very healthy. So it then crashed, but then around May 12th we hit a huge low post that tweet, but people bought the dip, and now I think what's going to happen is that we're now consolidating to the right. So just a quick look at the 24-hour high was $99 and it is now $81, so it's around 9.112% down, and the market cap is currently sitting at $10 billion. Now, this is quite key because I saw something very interesting on Reddit on someone's analysis on price predictions. So this person put this up saying we're going to the moon soon, and they showed that if we look at an ETC price of $48, this would be what the market cap is. Now, right now, we have a market cap of around 10 billion. So, and the price is around $81. Now, we're higher than this level, and this was in 2017. So 2021, some people are predicting the price could be around $500, $1,000, but what would $1,000 mean for Ethereum Classic's price? So for Ethereum Classic, well, $1,000 price would, as this person has estimated, that $1,000 times the supply would end up being a market cap of $131 billion. So if we look at CoinMarketCap, that would make ETC higher than BNB and very much rivaling Ethereum, to be honest. Now, is that possible? I think $1,000 is, I mean, you never know, it can happen, but I think in this bull market, it is a very, very high, very high prediction. However, do I think it's going to go to the upside? Absolutely. There's a lot of community support now for ETC. I saw an article earlier on how ETC may reach around $500, but I did see this article earlier on how people are thinking that ETC might reach $500. Now, it says ETC targets $500 next. $500 is probably a much more realistic price prediction rather than 1,000, especially in this bull market, but you never know, anything can happen. The Ethereum Classic price surged by about 400% during the first week of May, so that's when we saw that new all-time high. Then we saw the retracement post that, and it's currently trading, well, we just saw around $81, so it's actually on a dip, and probably a really good time to buy. Again, remember, it's not investment advice. I'm not a financial advisor. You've got to consider your own risk appetite. You've got to do your own research, especially when it comes to cryptos, which are very, very, very volatile assets. So looking at Ethereum Classic's Twitter, I saw that they have hired someone new, and he'll be joining the Input Output HK's Mantis IO team in a developer relations role. And it's always good to see when companies, I guess it's not a company, but crypto teams are hiring and hiring professionals to take the project further. So definitely very reassuring there. And around May 12th, another development is that Now Payments have partnered with Ethereum Classic. So basically, if we look at it, it is Now Payments is a service to use if you want to accept Ethereum Classic payments on your website, online store, or social media account. So this is obviously helping its use case, and obviously this will help it in terms of mass adoption. So they're providing a simple payment gateway you can easily embed and manage. So it's good for crypto donations, payments, and fundraisers. So yeah, so that's positive news there. So this is obviously making it easier for websites to accept ETC payments via their integrations. So that's a new development there. So Ethereum Classic tweeted that at a price of 110 per ETC, the chart below shows that all 1.81 million Ethereum Classic addresses have passed breaking even and are in the money. Now we'll look at this in a second, but I just want to touch upon the fact that what's quite interesting is that yes, addresses have increased, but active addresses have also shown an increase actually. So if we see in this bull market from July 2020, we've seen that the addresses for active addresses increase to the spike that we saw, I think, around when we saw the all-time high, and then we've seen a bit of a dip as as what's similar to the price charts. And I believe that we're still in this sort of upward trend, and we're just in a sort of correction phase, even when it comes to active addresses. So back to this, what they've tweeted. So this is very interesting because they've shown how many people who have addresses that are in the money, and they've said that 1.81 million addresses are in the money. And that is fantastic news, because if it's in the money, then it means that people are well above their profit levels, and we've probably stabilized at a point where we're probably not going to dip below that anytime soon. At least I hope not. And we're going to head towards the upside, especially if we are still in this bull market. So back to the price charts, I believe in the near term we're going to see some consolidation to the right, like I mentioned, and then we'll head to the upside, maybe around the $220 region, at least initially. And actually this article on Stocks Telegraph supports sort of my similar prediction. They've said that even though the current market corrections are brutal, it is highly likely that ETC coin will not reverse the gains it has had in the bull run of 2021 in the longer time frame. So they're saying that many of these profits are going to be quite sustained, and the coin is expected to eventually resume its upward trend, with most price predictions still bullish. Look, we don't know what's going to happen, but I believe that in terms of market cap, a price of $220 is quite realistic. So I do believe the price for Ethereum Classic could definitely approach around the $200, $220 region, maybe even higher. So I think this will all depend on if Ethereum, as in the ETH Ethereum, moves from to the new network upgrade Ethereum 2.0, and that would mean it's no longer a proof of work, it's actually a proof of stake, which is way ahead of its competitors. That would end up rendering Ethereum Classic as the only smart contract programmable blockchain technology to be on layer 1, which I believe can help the price increase further, but that's obviously depending on when Ethereum upgrades successfully to Ethereum 2.0. And of course, their new proof of work algorithm, KCheck 256, will help them continue to implement these faster transaction speeds that are more efficient and have more security as well, as I mentioned in my previous Ethereum Classic video, which I will link in the bio below. So guys, that's about it in terms of updates. If you haven't watched my previous video, I definitely go into more details regarding why Ethereum Classic's price has been rallying, and I've talked about Grayscale's trust and a lot more different elements that I haven't talked about again in this video because I don't want to repeat everything again. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this video and you want to help my channel out and push it out so that more viewers can get to see this video. And if you are new here, hit that subscribe button as I make new videos every single week, and hit that bell notification so that you get informed on this time sensitive information. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.